All right, so here's the young upstart, Raul Rosas Jr. I'm not sure that any fighter has taken this fan base and this sport by storm the way this 18-year-old has over the last 12 months.
18 years old, John. That just speaks to where the game is going. And Raul Rosas Jr. is at the head of it. He's at the forefront. He's a kid that started off as a striker, but once he wrestled someone and got really stuck, he realized he needed to round out the skills. He had to be about 12 years old. So we are now seeing the next level of mixed martial arts, and it starts with this young man right here.
His popularity has absolutely soared. The question beckons, though, how good is Raul Rosas Jr. now relative to his fighting prime? We should get some answers in the octagon here tonight. Well, as usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Raul Rosas Jr. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, early round action here, and if the announcers are being drowned out, it must be because Paddy the Paddy Pimblett is in the building. As for his focus in this particular matchup, he's not going to discriminate. He believes he has striking and grappling advantages against this particular opponent. And he also believes that his wealth of experience, even pre-UFC, could pay dividends if this fight hits the latter rounds. Oh, a huge block there. Well, DC, they say styles make fights. We haven't had much of a fight here through the first minute.
Hasn't been to this point. I mean, I don't have much to say, and I always have something to say. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Oh, the kick landed.
Rosas Jr. going for the takedown here, but he misses. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken.
All right, hammer fist here by Rosas Jr. And busy as he looks to improve position here. I need you to take position now. Pimblett's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rosas Jr.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Rosas Jr. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. $20 seconds to go. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Pimblett's back in full mount. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop! All right, take a seat, buddy. Great round. All right, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there and do.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, doing work with the jab. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Overhand is good. Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. Takes his back. Pimblett's got the full mount. Get that knee in, shrimp.
You need to work by standing this up. It's work.
Big right hook there by the champ. Oh, nice elbow. Changing the position.
Pimblett's has got full mount now. Lands with the ground and pound. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, huge ground strikes. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Pimblett's right back to the full mount here. And very effective with the ground and pound. now to go in this one.
Keep working, keep working.
Good work, come on.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Paddy Pimblett. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
And really starting to make these shots count. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Rosas Jr. ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, working inside his opponent. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Rosas Jr.'s now dealing with a cheat cut. Great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears.
I need more elbows from the top.
45 seconds remain in the round. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Under 20 seconds now to go. Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Don't let the blood fool you. It's in a good spot.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, Rosas Jr.'s eye is closing up. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Rosas Jr.'s back in half guard. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Rosas Jr. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Pimblett's back into full guard. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Pimblett. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. He goes to...
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
"30 seconds to go." All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Rosas Jr.'s eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, and how about the swelling on that eye? It is only getting worse by the moment. It looks like the eye isn't completely shut, but it is moving in that direction. Not a good reality for him here. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Oh, good lead right by Rosas Jr. Nice shot by the defensive fighter. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Pimblett. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Rosas Jr. is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, feet on the hips here.
Oh, right into mount. Great defense by this fighter. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Rosas Jr. is looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Paddy Pimblett.
Now he's going full mount. Great submission defense.
So we go under a minute to go in the fight. Rosas Jr.'s in half guard now.
Great shot from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
30 seconds left. Let's go. Let's fight hard.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Hammer fist here by Pimblett.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps the belt.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
All right, so there he is, and still UFC lightweight champion at 155 pounds. That's saying something, right? A murderer's row of contenders, and the #1 contender, no match for the champion tonight.
For a long time, we talk about 155 as the toughest division in the entire UFC. Tonight, he shows why he is the champion, he's been the champion, and he will stay the UFC lightweight champion.